Oktoberfest 2015, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Oktoberfest is a celebration of the great German culture. Their beer, food, people, architecture, music, they got it all. We're here with Luna. Was she named after the moon?
Yes, she is.
Because of the darkness.
Yes,
Beautiful
sir.
dog.
Thank you so much.
Got a lot of personality in those eyes.
Yes, she
And your
does.
name?
Jude Savko from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Okay. You enjoying the German Oktoberfest?
Absolutely. My maiden name was Hassenflug, so
Okay.
I certainly enjoy it. yeah.
Okay. Well, I've got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Germania once comprised most of all of Europe,
Yes.
from the Nordic tribes all the way to northern Italy to northern Spain, and even the British. They call themselves British, but they're Anglo-Saxon, which is a tribe of Germania.
Yes.
What do you think makes the German culture one of the greatest, if not the greatest culture on earth? Is it their inventiveness? Is it their quest for perfection, the arts, architecture?
Well, I think it would be all of the above.
Right.
I absolutely do, and the people are just wonderful, and they're brilliant people. Brilliant, yes. They have a great love for education and for culture and for fun and beer.
Yes.
Yes.
Especially down in the Bavarian regions.
Oh, absolutely.
And-
Yes, we'll be going there November the 6th.
Yeah, you said you're going to go on a cruise.
We're going on a riverboat cruise, and we're so thrilled because we are going down the Rhine and up the Danube, and lots of Germany in between. So
Oh.
I'm so excited.
Well, thank you, and you have a great time.
And you do the same, sir. I can't wait to touch my German roots.
That's right, you can't. And the German people are one of the greatest people on the earth. A lot of times they get played badly in movies, but when I go there, I'm greeted with open arms and welcomed in.
Open arms. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Thank you. We're with some people they drove all the way south from North Myrtle Beach into Myrtle Beach, right? For this great cultural event. Although we're not having any German music playing, we had a little bit a minute ago.
Yeah.
And I noticed you're all voting for Hillary. Oh, no, wait a minute, that's Trump. That's Trump, okay. Go Trump.
Go Trump.
What do you think Trump could bring to this country?
Greatness.
Greatness,
He can make America great again.
right?
He's got to. We just.
That's because he would take our interests first instead of foreign interests.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yes, definitely.
And it would be a little bit of a switch from what we've had from the last many, many years.
Absolutely.
So,
We got to have a switch from last. We can't take any more of this. Another 8 years or 4 years, what we've had in the past, there will be no
America's
country.
over. America's
America
over.
will be done. That's it.
I got a question for you. The tribes of Germania was all the way from the Nordic tribes all the way down to northern Italy, Spain, and even British. They call themselves British, but they're Anglo-Saxons, which is tribes of German. What makes the German culture one of the best cultures on earth? Is it their inventiveness? Is it their quest for perfection, the arts? Basically, most all of Europa was a German tribe.
The perfection, I think, is. I got a Porsche. She's got a Mercedes. We are German.
You enjoy an Oktoberfest?
Oh yeah, I love music.
Do you?
Great day too.
Oh, it is. It's perfect weather, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's of course it came back from a long time ago. The Germans and harvest. It was a celebration of harvest.
Oh yeah, you're exactly right.
So,
Yeah.
but let me ask you a question. You know that Germania at one time comprised all the way from the Nordic regions up through Scandinavia,
Okay.
down through northern parts of Italy, Spain. Even the British, who call themselves British, are actually Anglo-Saxon, which is a
Lord.
tribe of
Yeah.
Germania.
Yeah.
What do you think makes Germany, the German culture, one of the best cultures, if not the best culture in the world?
Because they're really, really smart.
Yeah.
They are really smart.
A quest for perfection.
Sure. Some of the best soldiers in the world too.
Yep.
Yep.
They
yep.
proved that when the world descended upon them.
I like that part of them. I really do.
I'm here with Stephen from Charlotte. Stephen, how you having a good time?
I'm having a very good time. It's awesome. The food is great.
The people are great. The music is good. It's an unbelievable time.
Yeah, and some good-looking dogs too.
Yeah, he's a rescue dog.
Oh, what's his name?
Winston.
Winston?
Yes.
Winston, you're a cool-looking dog. We're asking people a question now. This is a cultural event, and you know, Germania once made up the tribes from the Nordic regions all the way down to northern Italy and all over, and then of course the Anglo-Saxons. They say they're British, but they're actually a German tribe that was there. What do you think makes the German culture, including all those cultures, one of the greatest cultures on earth? Is it their inventiveness, their quest for perfection, the quest for the arts? What?
I think it's the inventiveness and the quest for the arts. And plus the people, they're just so outgoing. They're easy to talk to. They're so open. I visited there several times, and it was just a really, really good experience.
I'm here with Joel Werther.
Joe Werther.
Werther.
It's actually Swiss.
Swiss, okay.
But my mother's from Luxembourg.
Okay, well, Switzerland's beautiful. It's one of my favorite places on earth. It's just phenomenal. The Alpine region, Lauterbrunnen, Interlaken, where the dairy farms and the farms meet the Alps.
Right, and I actually grew up near the little Switzerland of Ohio, Sugar Creek, Ohio.
Okay.
And that's very similar to Switzerland.
Well, there's a lot of Germans that settled in Ohio.
That's correct. Pretty much the whole west side of Ohio is German. There were a lot of German clubs in the Cleveland area where I lived for 19 years, and that's actually where I learned to play the accordion.
Well, I heard you up on stage a little earlier. It was great. We got here while you were playing. It felt like Oktoberfest, then all at once the music changed. It doesn't feel like, maybe you can explain it.
Well, the promoters are telling me that they want to have rock and roll bands because a lot of young folks come to these things, and the young folks spend the money. And I can understand that because I'm actually a CPA in real life.
Right.
So I guess my music fits somewhere, and I was just happy to get hired here and just play some sets and show people what a real Oktoberfest is like.
Right. I know when we were over in Germany during Oktoberfest, it was very festive. A lot of polka bands, a lot of accordions, people dancing on tables, singing, cheering, and just a little bit different.
Yeah, pretty much. You know, just like it is in Helen, Georgia, it's very similar to what it is over in Germany. I actually hope to be playing in Germany and Austria someday after I retire. But for now, I'm playing in a German restaurant in Myrtle Beach, and last summer I was playing 6 nights a week. So I know there are people that love this kind of music.
Oh, absolutely. You want to plug the restaurant?
The restaurant the name of the restaurant is Cafe Old Vienna.
Okay, they just moved recently.
They just moved from 38th Avenue down to 17th Avenue North, and they've expanded their tables. I think they seat like 100 tables now, and it's all Bavarian.
The lower regions of Germany.
The lower regions of Germany.
Since you're talking about Germany, you said you're from Luxembourg. Actually, your mother was from Luxembourg, where most of all of Europe, with the exception of a few pockets, including the Nordic regions, Scandinavia, and even the British, although they call themselves British, but they're actually Anglo-Saxons, which was a tribe of Germania at one time.
That's correct.
I've been asking people, what do you think makes the German culture one of the best, if not the best culture in the world to you?
Well, I look at us as perfectionists, and that could be good and bad.
Right.
Particularly in accounting and engineering in those fields, and in music. We just have that perfectionist attitude.
And don't forget the beer.
And the beer, yeah. We're kind of eccentric.
Yeah. But it works. It works. The food, the beer, the architecture, everything. It just works.
Right. And people, like I say, want to hear this kind of music. And I think I'll always have a job.
I think you will too.
Playing my music.
I think you will too, and I think it's going to resurge here in the United States again.
I sure hope it is. The accordion is coming back somewhat in commercials, but I'm hoping that polka music does not die.
Well, I don't think it will. And you know, one of the things, and you probably know this being an accordionist, that the music that you hear, the Mexican music that you hear with the accordion in it, was actually the Germans brought that into Mexico in the late 1700s, early 1800s, when they were moving into Texas in the 1800s to help reform that northern part of Mexico, which became the Texas Republic. the Germans brought the accordion, and that's where you hear the German kind of a beat in some of the Mexican music comes from Germany.
That's correct.
I am with.
Hi, I'm Annie McDermott, and this is Sassy, my Maltese.
Hello, little Sassy. Pretty little dog.
Thank you so much. We love coming to the Oktoberfest here at Myrtle Beach, South Carolina Market Commons. We love this area. We love Gordon Bierschen. We love German beer.
And good food.
And good
Germans
food.
have some of the best food in the world.
Absolutely, they do.
I was going to ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
Knowing that Germania at one time went all the way from the Nordic regions all the way down to northern Italy, Spain, even the British, they call themselves British, but they're actual Anglo-Saxon tribes of Germany.
Okay.
So what do you think makes Germany one of the best, if not the best cultures in the world?
The people.
People?
Yes, absolutely. The people are wonderful. I'm full-blooded Italian, but I have never met a German that I didn't like.
Well, there you go. See?